Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be talking about science that may awaken within you with today's new moon in the zodiac sign of Virgo. So firstly, let me know in the comments below how you feel about it. What kind of energy you are experiencing right now? Let me know in the comment section. We are in the Virgo season and it was empowered with the moon in Virgo as well. So it brings us a powerful alignment of Virgo's energy flow, which can help you to transcend into a more productive, creative, and empowered state of being. So if the sun is representing the character and the mind, the moon is representing the emotional body. And it's like a beautiful coherence between the mind and the heart, the mind and the body, which is aligned in that productive energy of a visionary, productive energy of a creator of your dreams, creator of your future. And because of this productive, creative energy, it may trigger you to make major changes in your life. So the first sign you may experience is a strong need to change something drastically in your life. It may come to you like a thought or an idea or a feeling or an insight that it's time to move something in your life. It's time to change something drastically in your life. Like, let's say for a long time you were feeling like something is not right, something is not in flow, like your life is not, like you're not embodying grace anymore and there's something missing. But today is like the final day. Okay, this is enough. I want to change. I want to make those necessary changes. And it's a great time to set up some new goals and build discipline around them by consistency. And I want to talk more about it because there are practical ways. If we don't have practical steps, we will never know what to do. And the thing is that Virgo is all about practicality, all about understanding, all about logic and systematic way of looking on life, which is a beautiful connection when we apply some intuition to it, because that's where we can design goals and plans intuitively and design a great structure around them so we can know what to do with our lives. So if you feel like you need to make a major changes in your life, set up some new goals. Also, a powerful thing may happen if you reflect a little bit the progress that you've created in this year, because you may recognize that so many things have already changed. And actually you have all that power to make necessary changes in your life. So you may become more aware that actually you are moving forward. You may still be dealing with anxiety. You may still be dealing with certain fears and insecurities. And you may still be dealing with certain emotional wounds. It's all okay. You're not perfect. You don't need to be perfect. It's all fine with that. You know, nothing of it is overcome by overnight, right? And we need to understand those things, but we need to listen to ourselves more often. We need to learn to be gentle with ourselves as much as we are hard on ourselves. Like, we are working out hard, we are working hard, we are setting goals, following goals, but at the same time we need to be gentle with ourselves, especially when it comes, for example, to anxiety. Many people are anxious because they think their life is not changing, or people are experiencing social anxiety because they think they're not accepted by the society. You don't need to be accepted by anyone, only by you. And that is a great realization. When you start accepting more of yourself, you will see that you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You don't need to show up as any special person. You are enough. Your emotions are beautiful. The way you are is perfectly fine, and that's what you need to accept about yourself. Once you will accept that part of you, that aspect of you, you will be ready to set some new goals and design a completely new life. You will be ready to build a new discipline and consistency around those goals, because you will know, okay, this is now, I'm doing this for myself. This is my journey. This is my path, and I'm ready to transcend. I'm ready to transform. So if any of this is resonating with you, it's a time to build some new routines and rituals. And pay attention to that. If you need some inspiration, read a book. Read something which can enlighten you in these areas. I'm often talking about these things, but I truly can't make each video so practical about so many different things because videos would be too long. So also you can check out my other videos, I'm often talking about it. So build some new routines and rituals, like how you start your day. Make sure that the start of your day is the way you want it. Start your day like a champion. And also end your day the way you want it. Not by scrolling on the phone. This is not what you want. This is what your, pleasures want. Because you've lost your free will over your pleasures. So take care about it and truly start your day like your soul wants to start it, and end your day like your soul wants to end it. You will see that it will make major changes in your life and you will feel more empowered to make more wanting changes. The second sign you may experience is a need to experience more joy in your life. So this is an important realization. And in order to realize that, we need to be honest with ourselves. We need to admit, well, I could be more joyful. There's something missing. And of course, joy is an internal experience. We all know that. But we can do so much externally to awaken more joy. When we change our routines, when we change how we are nurturing ourselves, when we change our daily habits, when we change our perspective, rather than what we can control, we pay attention to what is in our power, what we can control. And then internal thing is our self-image and elevation of emotions, which is an internal process which can be done through a meditation. Like, for example, Dr. Joe Dispenza is talking a lot about it. And you can find a great guidance in his work if you prefer that, or some of his powerful meditations. I love that. And if this can be helpful, pay attention to that, because my friends, every day is a new lifetime. So make sure that every single day you are living like this is meant for you, like this is your time, this is your journey. Like I said before, I'm doing that for myself, and I want to be a great example that living from the heart is possible, that being joyful is possible, that even if my life is not great right now, I will make it great, because I can do it. Pay attention to that, my friends. Declutter your life, your daily habits that doesn't spark joy and love anymore. If you're wondering how to do that, well, pay attention to what you're constantly doing, which is not providing you joy and happiness and love. Because those are the things you should let go immediately and change them for something new. One thing that people don't realize when it comes to changing your habits is that a habit can be changed by new habit. If you don't have a new habit, it will be much harder to let go of certain toxic or unhealthy habit. So you need to know for what will you change it and why you're doing that. And once you will have those answers, the change will be much easier, and then baby steps will take you there. Little by little progress every single day will get you where you want to be. The third sign you may experience with this new moon is that you may feel that your mind is all over the place. Like your mind is like you're overthinking everything. And because Virgo's energy, it's all about logic, practicality, and systematic way of thinking. So you may feel I need to organize your mind and get greater understanding over what is unclear. So you may think like, well, I want to change my life, but I don't know where to start. I want to change my diet, but I don't know where to start. I don't know what kind of food to eat, what's good for me, what's not good for me, and so on. If you want to change your habits and you don't know what could spark more joy within your life. Those are the things we're always wondering about, and if we're not paying enough attention to it, we're unconsciously always thinking about all of that. But because we're not organizing those things, and we're not making plans, and we're not building structures over what could we actually practically do, we'll always feel like our mind is all over the place, and our lives are reflection of that not well organized mind. So pay attention to that, my friends, and it's a great time to learn something new in those different areas of your life, which could help you to improve those different aspects which you think you need an improvement. So think about it and truly recognize what could work and where could you build a greater structure and maybe a greater system of what could actually work. The fourth sign that could be awakened right now is a need to ground yourself, your thoughts and intentions. And there's actually a practice you can do in your daily meditations, which is called a secret garden practice. So this is an ancient method where you go into your meditation and you imagine there are sacred doors. This is your place, this is your garden, you enter it and you see a garden the way you want to see it. And then in that garden, you can plant the seeds as intentions, you can enjoy in it, you can make it your own way. And what's the magic behind this secret and sacred practice is that you learn to nurture your intentions. Every single day you get back into this garden and you take care of it. And you know that ancient quote which says that stop chasing butterflies but rather take care of your inner garden and butterflies will come. It's same with all manifestations. You know, when you take care of your intentions and you nurture them every single day, like they would be seeds of the flowers and trees and beautiful nature. When you take care of the seeds, they will start growing and slowly they will start blooming and slowly you will start to see the results of the seeds. When we are taking care of that, it reminds us of our daily actions. Are we also aligning our actions with our intentions? Are we in that alignment where we do what we say that we'll do and we stop doing what we say that we'll stop doing? That's where we're decluttering our life from what is not working for us anymore and we start doing more of what works for us. And that's where we experience more joy, more creativity, more blissfulness, more happiness, more abundance, more love, and everything seems to become more beautiful and our energy becomes more stronger, more magnetic, and your aura will become much more colorful, and suddenly you will feel like you're living a new life and you're living a new life on a new earth. And that's a beautiful process, my friend. So the need to ground yourself is an important sign, an important realization. Go outside into the nature, do whatever resonates with you, and talk with yourself if that works. Many times in many ancient practices, people were just sitting in the quietness and talking with themselves. So you would create a relationship with yourself, like you create a relationship with your friends and your family members. You create a relationship with yourself, you talk with yourself, you ask yourself what you need, what you don't need, what there's if you're experiencing an overwhelming emotions, why they are there, what triggered them, what trauma is still present, and so on and so on. And just recognize, what's happening within you, and be gentle with that. Be gentle with yourself and just observe, what may come up and what could you let go of. And the last sign that may come up is a need to upgrade your self-care routines. So self-care can be also a workout, it can be a yoga practice, it can be like sauna or meditation or whatever you describe as self-care routine. Maybe you are doing something which worked in the past but it doesn't work anymore, and it's time to upgrade that process. Like for me it is that I've designed some new plans for my workouts, which is a great part of my self-care routine, because I need to do that, because every time I'm working out I also organize my mind and I'm grounding myself, and I gain greater clarity over the things that I'm working as my projects and so on. So to me it was a great upgrade which happened recently, and I want to remind you about the importance of upgrading your self-care routine over and over again, because if every day is a new lifetime, every single day we have a chance to upgrade something, to gain greater understanding over something, to become a greater version of yourself, to become more enlightened, to become more grounded, to become wiser, and to become your true self. So take care about it and pay attention if any of that is resonating with you. If you experience with something of that, there's goosebumps or an energy flow through your spine, it means that this is resonating with you and you should take care about it a little bit more. So I want to give you also 4 powerful intentions right now, which may be resonating with the energy of a Virgo zodiac sign. And the first one is, I create my own opportunities with grace. This is something you could remind yourself all the time, because you are the one who is creating opportunities. When you let go of a certain limited belief, you will see that actually opportunities were always there, but because of your limited mind, you couldn't see them. So once you open yourself for the greater opportunities with grace, flow will enter into your life, or you will enter into the flow, and your life will become more flowy. The second intention is that I'm surrounded with abundance wherever I go. So abundance is like a rainbow of colors which are always surrounding you, but most of the time you don't see them because you may be lost in certain ways of thinking. So more often connect with the feeling, because feeling is disconnecting us from our analytical mind. We can think about the future, we can think about the past, we can think about everything, but we can't think about feeling, because feeling is happening internally in the present moment. Feeling is intuition, feeling is internal sensation. So every time when you pay attention to the feeling, you will let go of the mind. And if you feel the presence of abundance, it will always be with you. And if you stay consistent with that, it will manifest. The third intention is, I find power through routine. This is important. Routines are, we don't want to become robots or anything like that. But if we are too spontaneous, we may lose the power of intensity. We may lose the power of consistency. And consistency is important for energy to manifest on a physical realm. So by building certain routines which are resonating with us, you will build a completely new life. When you start working on something, if you're not consistent on that, nothing will happen out of it. And consistency may be done when we have certain routines. So we can design new habits and new programs out of routines which actually resonates with us. And the last one is, I'm adaptable and brave. This is something we need to remind ourselves, because once we become more adaptable, we also become more resilient. And bravery is something you need to awaken within you, because you're always what you're practicing to be. So if you start practicing being brave, even if you're faking it, you fake it until you make it. If you're faking bravery, at some point you will become brave. So work on that, my friends. And this is it for today. So I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. Thanks to all of you for supporting my art in my Etsy shop. I Draw My Passion. You're all truly appreciated. To everyone who needs some daily reminders, go and check out my Instagram page, AttractPassion, where I'm sharing daily short quotes, daily messages for each day, AttractPassion Instagram page, and my other page is I Draw My Passion, where you can find my art gallery. See you there, my friends. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. Have a beautiful day and see you soon. One love.